Hi there. It's me, Egil Thorsson, and you are...
Bragi.
As if I didn't know.
Oh, indeed. Hello, Egil. Nice to see you here and a video together.
Well, today we are doing vlog episode 37.
Oh, yes.
Who'd have thunk it?
It's the Viking vlog, episode number 37. There we go. Bit of music for you.
Well, I mean...
Don't know how I did that.
Well, yeah.
Some days you just got to do what you got to do.
All of sound? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, what you been up to? You got anything interesting?
Well, it's been a long time since we've done a vlog. The last vlog we did was when I did in the garden on my own. Basically, I talked about, COVID-19. It was about 3 months ago, maybe 2.5. Episode number 36. And then at the end, I kind of running out of things to do, and I just kind of made a folktale up, which we're going to repeat again, but this time you're going to make one up. We're not there yet, Egil.
I thought I saw that coming over here.
Yes. So, what I've been doing, well, of course, editing videos. I've been filming a few videos in the last few months on my own.
Looking after your dad.
After my dad, of course. That's one of my major jobs I have to do.
Nice one, Cyril.
Oh, yes. That's not his name. His name is Magnarsson.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I have to edit that bit out. So there you go. So I'm always doing that. It's a full-time job and another full-time job on top of that. So,
well, as I say, I mean...
What have you been up to?
Well, I don't know about you. It doesn't seem 5 minutes since we had a lockdown at the very beginning.
We've been out of lockdown, what, how many weeks now?
I don't know, but...
2 months?
To me, it seems like the days are just flashing by. I'll be honest, it hasn't really changed my life that much. Okay, I'll wear a mask when I go into shops. And it annoys me when you don't, so be safe.
Yes, you do see a lot of people not wearing masks.
Well, I have a feeling that we're probably going to have another lockdown, so...
Whether that's a little lockdown or a longer one, time will tell them that.
Well, what annoys me, why open... And I'm not being a killjoy, but why open pubs and restaurants... Doesn't matter whether you open an hour or 10 hours, you're circulating amongst people. And when you've had a few drinks...
Well, that's not true about some pubs I've been in. Now, if you go into a mainstream pub, not telling the name, there's a lot of mingling.
However...
But some of the pubs I've been in, you get sat down and you don't mingle with anybody.
Yeah, but you do when you come outside afterwards and you're still full of ale and you want to go for some chips. Or you go into there and... It seems as though certain people seem to think they're immune. We're all, basically, whether you're 3 years old or 300 years old, germs don't differentiate. I wish the government would have a standard thing. I'm all in favour of devolution and things like that. But in this case, we have to all follow the same
Well, it's
thing.
a bit daft when you've got Wales doing one thing, and Northern Ireland doing another, and Scotland's doing this, and England's doing that.
Well,
Why can't, during a time of crisis, we all get together and all have just one idea that works, and let's stick to that, and job done,
And, I mean, this is above politics. It's not a matter of votes. It's all right being Prime Minister or whatever if there's all the people around you are dead. I mean,
could they have handled it better? I mean, I don't know. It's easy to say that we're not the people running the country.
Like I say, it's a balance. I realise it's a balance between keeping people alive and safe and getting an economy going. It's not a job I'd like.
I mean, being the fact that, this is basically a history channel, we know a lot about history, and we've seen in the past how pandemics have gone before. This could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse. But
I think we should be very thankful to all the NHS staff and all the people that have really come together during this crisis, and thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies and guys.
I'd like to say a special thanks to my mate Claire. She works at Derby City, and I send all my best to all of you and all the NHS. Though she's not in the front line, she is still subject to such things. And hats off to her, and also to the people running the shops.
Well, of course, so you've got to get your food.
However, I would say to Tesco, yes, I wear a mask when I go in. There are people who are not. They haven't got cashiers on, but they've got people on those machines, and they're not wearing masks.
No, and how do you know the machine's clean for the person before you're using?
Well,
and I'm not very good at those machines.
Well, they're a nuisance, basically, the machines.
Also, we are on an international world level on this channel, so lots of people would never know what a Tesco is.
Tesco is a bit like Walmart. It's a popular supermarket. Very good one.
Yes.
And it just happens to be the one nearest to me. So, anyway.
Well, let's just talk about how COVID has affected the channel, because we're not being able to film all throughout lockdown. We kind of ended filming, I think, was it end of March?
Something like that.
Or beginning of March, we stopped filming and we had, 4 months off. Now, luckily, because we tend to be quite organised on this channel, I know, don't laugh, we got a lot of content in hand. So we haven't really run out of content, and this is what we've been doing for the last 2 months, is filming and building up content, just in case there is a major lockdown for the next 6 months.
When
there is one, we've got content in hand for you guys and girls. Because let's face it, you go on, your YouTube every week, you want to see your favourite Vikings, Egil and Bragi. So, we'll be doing that, and during the lockdown, I'll be getting out a little bit more myself and doing some more filming, and I know we have done a few live streams, and we've got to get back into doing some more live streams, ain't we, Egil? So
yeah, I'll be honest, they are hard work, but yeah,
we know, but you only get out of life by putting something in it. Hard work, you get reward. So let's move on from that. Now let's talk about on the channel the fact that we've qualified very recently for the YouTube Partner Programme. That may not be something you know about. And I know last Thursday we actually did our 3-year anniversary of our first video. So it basically took us 3 years to get to that stage.
Shouldn't bad.
And basically it just means that we're now monetarised on the channel. Although you won't be seeing a lot of adverts like the inlay adverts or the overlay, whatever you call them. You'll just be seeing skippable adverts, and it's up to you whether you watch them or you skip them. But
my sister
we advise to watch, but we understand I skip them when I watch other videos myself. But it's nice that we got to that kind of reward and we can actually see the channel. Although we're not making a great deal of money, it's not going to break the bank and change the world, is it?
Well,
but
we can get a loaf of bread, I think.
Well, yeah, a loaf of bread and a can of beer each, and there you go.
That's better than a poke in the eye with a soggy sandwich.
Hey, it's lunch and it's beer. So moving on from that. So apart from COVID-19, what have you been up to? Anything exciting? Have you been anywhere?
Well, I'm practicing my guitar again.
Oh yes,
because I used to be in a band many years. Well, not that. Yeah.
Was that the 1970s, 80s?
Late 70s. Yeah, it was the late 70s.
That's the 1980s, not the 980s.
Yeah. I used to have good fun actually playing around the clubs, pubs and welfares. I wasn't as good as I thought I was, but then again, what guitarist doesn't? But I was earning 30 quid a week in a factory.
Yeah.
And I was earning more than that playing in a band. So a lot of times were pretty good. I did it because it's something else to do, and it's amazing. In my head, I can play a guitar, but my hands sort of said, "Slow down, sailor."
Oh, practice makes perfect, and you probably got soft fingers at the beginning. You do.
Well, I've got a few calluses started.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, bear in mind, I used to practice 2 hours a day. I was out rehearsing 4 nights a week. We were out at weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, twice on Sunday. You tend to get more proficient because it's a labour. It's more than anything. But I enjoyed doing it. Had some fun. Got some trouble as well. But that's half the fun of it. I've been reading. At the moment I'm on Rider Haggard's book She, which is the film with Ursula Andress in it. She Must Be Obeyed.
Oh, I've not heard of that.
Oh, it's the film is very different from the book as per usual, but it's just something. I read that. I'm reading history books. I've been looking at. There's a book about Anglo-Saxon belief system. Unfortunately, it was a bit sloppy. They're using outmoded terms, and it's heavily biased for Christianity because there's more evidence of it than you have on paganism. But having said that, some of the historical terms were... she speaks about Bretwalda. Well, Bretwalda means wide ruler, and it was invented in the 30s. And if you ask a king, are you a wide ruler? Of course they are. They're not going to say, oh, well, no, actually, I'm a minor king. Because,
well, that may be a video for subject major and minor kings. Did they exist in the Anglo-Saxon times? There you go. But in a video, rather than doing it over 30 seconds in a vlog.
Yeah, okay.
So let's move on from that. You know, I can't think of what else I've been up to. I've been going into Derby regularly, as always.
Been doing my shopping.
Well, yeah, shopping as you do. I shouldn't say in a video. This is one of those impromptu videos when we've not really got a lot of ideas to talk about. It's more what we've been up to and update on the channel.
I think we should leave the in, as it shows us to be a human.
Well, we are indeed human. I mean, not a robot, you know. Now, another thing we've very recently done is we actually got upgraded to a second camera, which we're currently using at the moment. So let us know how you find the quality of this camera. It is another Lumix, but it's a much cheaper Lumix G100 just for vlogging, and this is basically being brought so that we're not using it for main filming like now. It is for close-up of faces, so that we can interact with the videos and have a few more cut screens of people close up talking rather than just the same continuous shot.
It's amazing because you see them, they've got like Mickey Mouse ears, some of them, big things. But
oh yeah, I mean...
was that old-fashioned?
Well, to a degree. But one thing about this camera, Egil, is that you always got to point forward to it because it's got a voice recognisable software.
Is that green thing flashing?
That's your voice level.
Ah!
So you know how loud you're talking. I'll put that on for you on this. But it tracks your face. So you've got a tracker on this camera. So if you start moving your head sideways, it will start losing your audio. So it's a smart, intelligent tracking for your audio. So always try to talk into the camera.
So it's a sort of a BA rather than an A level.
Well, no, it's still it's, if you're looking at starting with a perhaps we'll do a view on this camera and the other one now because we've got two cameras. We can do that in a future video. We'll review this camera and put a video out there. But it's a good starter camera for a vlogger or if you're doing this kind of content.
I see. So I'm trying to change the colour on the speech thing because I noticed you've got green and then it goes yellow. I assume it goes red after. Oh,
well, it might go red, but I don't think it will do.
Whee!
And the thing is, what you don't understand is that in the edit, if you're too loud and it goes into that... On the editor, it's got two colours on the edit. Remember showing you? And it's got light green and dark green. So the light green is basically an indication on the sound level that you're too high. So even if you did talk very loud for the next minute, I will still bring the audio down to make it suit.
Always been a problem, child. That's my problem.
But let's talk about audio, because very recently I put out a video on... and this is the last thing I'm going to talk about before Egil tells his Folktale, so start preparing, Egil. So we did a video on reviewing a T-shaped axe. In fact, I got it here. This one. Got a temporary handle on it, and I will put a link in the video to where you buy it. I can't find the guy at the moment on eBay. So it's that popular auction site. So I think he's moved to Etsy. I'm going to find him. I'll put a link up. But somebody said that the sound was breaking up a lot. It's because sometimes in the edit I'm trying to cut away the breaths and the ums and ahs, and perhaps I'm just overdoing that. But let me know how you're finding the sound quality of our videos, because sound is a very important aspect. It's okay going out and spending a lot of money on a camera and looking dashing like Egil does in 4K. You know, there's a good example. But you also need good sound. I mean, we've got Rode mics. So the mics we use are very good mics. And last week I filmed on this camera without a mic, and I realised that the sound was a lot different to the sound with the Rode mic. So we're going to have to use a Rode mic on this camera. But just let us know, what do you think about the sound?
Yeah, well,
so moving on from that. So the daunting bit of this story on this vlog is where Egil is going to make up a folk tale, I believe, now.
Right. This is the famous Dave the Cat.
Ah.
And he meets the devil.
Is he ginger?
What, the cat?
Not the devil.
Well, you never know. But this is a special story
Ginger
for
devil.
Treeve down in South Australia.
Oh, does he feature in this video?
He does indeed.
Oh, wow. Hello, Treeve.
And Eric of many axes.
Eric.
So anyway.
Got to get our brother in there.
All right, that's fair enough. So apologies for my Australian accent before we begin. So it is. As you know, Dave the cat, who is a black pussy cat with white paws, was walking along, his bindle on his shoulder, doing things that cats do. Well, he was whistling. As he walked along, he saw a figure underneath a tree. Dave, he'd been on the road a few days. "Hello there. What's your mate? How you doing?" "Well, I'm all right. Unless I'm not mistaken, you're from Australia." "Too right, mate. Come over here and sit you down." So Dave sat down, put his bindle down, wiped his paws. I say, "Would you like some drink?" "Nah, mate, have a tinny here." And he gave him a can of ale.
Some main 4X?
Whatever you want. Dave put a claw in the ring. "It's a bit of a foamy one, mate, but don't worry, take it down." "Really?" said Dave. He loved it. "So, what are you doing over in this neck of the woods then? What's your name?" "Treeve's the name, mate. Way down in the south in Australia." "Come up and have a look, see where the rallies are. You know, maybe sink a few. See how you pommies are getting on." "Pommies?" "Yeah, English." "Oh, right." And they had a good evening, and Dave had bought some dried meat, and they were drinking this beautiful lager. They were getting a bit merry, la 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 la, and all of a sudden there was a "What the heck is that?" "I don't know. I'm the devil, and I've come here to take your cell and take it off to hell." "No messing, mate. What's that all about then?" "That's what I do," said the devil. "Yeah, that's right. Right nasty piece of work." "Oh, never mind mouse breath over there. So, Australian, I don't have many of those yet." "Too right, mate. You're not taking anybody's soul, mate. You wanna have a go?" That's not my way."
It's not a Tasmanian devil, is he?"
Cool. A bit political there. And anyway, come with me, flashbacks. And the devil took him to a massive castle.
Oh.
The devil sat upon a wooden throne. And
Could you not afford a stone one?
He sat there and said, "Okay, I'm a sporting gent, as you probably realise. Yeah, you're a bit of a bludgeon, mate. I don't know about anything else. I still want to punch him right in the face, you know what I'm saying?" "Yeah, be careful," said Dave. "Yes, old Furbag over there's quite correct. However, as a sporting gentleman, I'll do a trial and you can do a trial. Me first." "Oh, that's a bit different, ain't it, mate? What I want you to do..." Yes, he scratched his beard. "I know. See that pile of maize in the corner? You mean the corn? Yeah. Turn it into gold, and then it's my chance." "Well..."
He wants a dwarf for that.
No. Dave the cat came to the rescue, and he whispered in his ear, "Here, your breath smells a bit, mate. Stand back. Look, I've got to tell you." So it was. They set the corn out, and Dave got his rune stones out, cast it from his paw. He said some weird stuff which I can't remember.
Cat language.
Yeah.
Meow, walla, meow, 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 mouse, mouse, mouse.
And there was a purple smoke. Then there was green smoke. "Cool, Struth, mate, you do come out with some funny coloured smoke." "Just let me get on," said Dave. And sure enough,
Kaboom.
the corn turned to gold.
Wow.
The devil came in and said, "Have you been smoking in my house?" "Never mind that, mate. Look down there." And sure enough, there was gold.
There is, look, not gold.
Well, I never expected that. We gave a bit Scottish then, didn't
We
we?
did. Has he got horns, the devil?
Oh, aye.
Oh, I was just checking.
And a tail.
Oh, has he got horned hooves, feet?
Cloven hoof.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Anyway, he click-clopped across the floor.
Yeah, can't do that.
Everyone's a critic. And he came across. "Right, what's my challenge? Let me think now." Dave went. "I didn't pick a word of that up, mate. All I got was... What's you got?" "Ah, right, I get you. Dave the cat reached into his bindle, and out came an iron pot. It was about that big.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not big.
Yeah. Tiny pot.
It was a cat size, you see.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Anyway,
Meowski.
Dave, he got some mouse rolls in his there just to be keep him going. Right, said Dave. You're the devil. You can do anything, yeah? Well, of course I can. I'm the devil, for goodness sake. What's good at being a devil if you can't do it?
He could turn cheese into milk.
He lifted his paw. Quiet. Yeah, mate, you got too much mouth. That means you as well. Anyway, I bet you can't get in that pot. Is that it? Is this some totally... Yeah, Big Mouth, can you do it or not? Of course I can. All right, mate. So it was. The devil shrank down and into this little iron pot. Now, mate, they clammed shut the lid, tying it up, and they put it on a fire. Well, that sorted him out, didn't it, mate?
Yeah, and dapping my ear.
Sorry about that. Blame Treeve. Anyway, as it was, the devil had gone back to hell, and the castle disappeared. They were in the middle of a forest.
That's one hell of a story.
Oh, yeah. And so it was. Dave the cat put a knowing paw around Treeve's shoulders, and off they walked, Dave with his bindle.
I would do, but we're meant to be self-isolating.
Pussycat, these guys, it didn't happen in this area. So it is.
What did Iric do?
Oh, was I supposed to mention him as well?
Yeah.
Now he tells me right at the very end. And they met up with that Iric man of many axes, and they all went to the tavern. Iric says, well, thanks for mentioning me. It's very good of you. I think nothing of it,
That's
mate.
leaving Iric out of a tale. He's got lots of actors.
Yeah, well...
It's on the board.
He didn't tell me about it. I had to mention him. So anyway, Iric, man of many axes, owning an axe shop, set up business with Treeve from down south, and Dave the cat went on his travels. But that, as they say, is another story.
Amazing, considering that we're in the Dark Ages and they're not found Australia yet. It must be a time traveller.
Everyone's a critic. You can do better, which you can't.
I thought that was very funny. Actually, I kind of thought of a challenge. It's the sit with Egil and try not this mile challenge when he tells you Folktale. It's impossible. You cannot help it but smile and laugh.
Anyway, be that as it may, I hope you've enjoyed it. Sans interruptions. If you want to subscribe, press the bar and the bell. Leave us a comment. We are always happy to have your comments. And if you've got any ideas, let us know. That, again, is always worth listening to. It's as much your channel as ours. And we try to produce something that you yourselves want to know about. Maybe you've got questions.
Oh, yes.
Maybe, we're not the source of all information. If we get things wrong, let us know. Constructive criticism. And you'll find us on hashtag...
Viking Vlogs.
Viking Vlog.
There you go.
37. And as I say, more comments. It takes us time to get back to you. Let us know if you like it.
I've just got one more thing I just want to mention, is that we're missing a vlog, Vlog 31.
Yeah.
Should we film it, guys, girls? Let us know.
As I was saying...
Sorry, but I forgot to say that.
Yeah. God. Anyway, leave us a comment. We will get back to you. It does take time. Really, we've got our own lives as well.
Oh,
but anyway, hope you enjoyed it. This was vlog episode 37. Maybe we'll do our vlog 31. That's up to the gaffer here. And stay safe and make the world a happy place. Bye.